See what this cat backstage talking about. What's good?
Yo, what's good, man? What's good? So, first and foremost, I want to say, like, what I mean, you actually have some credible people in the chat. Shout out to Blood Sports. He's one of the best channels in that chat. And you also have a good fan base as well. But your man's AW, you don't know that well when he's talking about Mario Barrios being an elite, and he's one of your cheerleaders. I say that respectfully. But I want to touch on this topic.
What it is.
You mentioned not wanting to overlook Zepeda, but Turkey called in saying you got your eye on Tank. What do you think about the rumors of Tank and Jake fighting?
Man, Tank disrespectful to the sport if he choose that over fighting with me. I'm the best fighter in the sport. I've been telling him that. And he called cap on it. So if you gonna call cap and say I'm not who I say I am, come prove it.
We got the rematch announced today with him and Lamar Roach. I think.
Oh, they announced it today.
So what do you think? Considering you were one of the.
Hey man, what's good, man? This blunt sports, man. Back with another video, episode, whatever y'all want to call it, man. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. We on the way to 1K, man. Did you hear me? We on the way to 1K, man. Shout out to my guy that you saw at the beginning of this clip, man. Giving me a shout out on Knockout channel, man. I really appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? I saw some niggas in the chat saying my channel is a fan page and all that. That's cool. But salute to that, man. People out here seeing the work. You know what I mean? So I appreciate that, man, because he didn't have to do that. You know what I'm saying? I ain't know my impact was that important or that big, I should say. You know what I'm saying? I never even seen dude before, so you know, obviously he been watching the content, man. So shout out to you, brother. I really appreciate that. Going live tonight, 10 p.m. Eastern time. You know what I'm saying? Y'all pull up. You know y'all pull up, man. But we gonna jump right into what Shakur said about Tank not fighting him. It'll be disrespectful to the sport. I agree with that. If Tank Davis goes and fight Jake Paul and then retires from boxing without fighting Shakur Stevenson, that's terrible. Like I told my guy Dante Hall, it's gonna be a lot of nails being put in several coffins if that come to fruition, bruh. You know what I'm saying? Because you know it's the situation with Shakur and Tank. You know what I'm saying? Everybody want to see that fight. You got the fan bases going back and forth, you know what I'm saying? The fan base is saying that guy is gonna win and all this other stuff, man. So if Tank Davis fights Jake Paul and then gets out the sport of boxing without fighting Shakur Stevenson, the Devin Haney's, the Teofimo's, Lomachenko, he tried with Lomachenko, I give him that. But if you go and retire without fighting none of them guys, man, that's not a good look. That your fans is, well, what can they say? I mean, how can you defend that? I don't know how you would be able to defend that. You did all this caping and capping too just for him not to fight none of the guys, bruh. And then I already know they gonna put it on Shakur and be like, oh, it was a one-fight deal and all that. Steven Espinosa said it wasn't even close to a contract being sent. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't even close to a contract being sent. So, I mean, I don't know what one fight deal was on the table for anything. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, the way how I see it, bro, Tank Davis, every time he talks about the Shakur Stevenson fight, he's shooting it down. He talking shit. He's saying Shakur ain't this, Shakur ain't that. Like Shakur said, bro, if that's how you feel, then prove me wrong, bro. Like, it's funny how the guy that wants to fight is somehow painted out to be the one who's ducking. But then you would have a guy that's right there on stage saying fight him for what? He hasn't done nothing. He got to prove himself to fight me. but the other guy is the one that's ducking though. He wants to fight though. After he just said that, after that came out of his mouth, he wants to fight. But the other guy don't. Man, y'all gotta make it make sense, man. Like, that's why I'm saying this shit really too easy, man. But it's really like the blind leading the blind in this shit, man. You know what I'm saying? It's a numbers thing. Like, they got more people believing the Tank Davis narrative over the Shakur, so it make it seem like it's true when in reality it's not. That's just not the case. I mean, if you can see it, you can see it, bro. It's like that 5% rule, bro. at this point. That's how I feel. That's how I'm starting to look at the situation between this Tank Davis shit and Shakur shit, bro. In my opinion, I don't think Tank Davis want to fight Shakur Stevenson. I'm not saying he's scared of Shakur. I think he's scared to lose, though. You know what I'm saying? I think Tank Davis is scared to lose. He expressed that. He said that. That came out his mouth. I'm not just making something up. So what you gonna say? I'm capping? That came out of his mouth. Go look at the little things Amazon Prime did, the Gloves Off series. When he said that, he was sitting down, he was like, I'm afraid to lose. Coach Barry Hunter said Tank is afraid to lose. So, whether you believe it or not, Shakur Stevenson possesses a great ability to put an L on your record, bro. just keep it a buck. Tank Davis is the only fighter out here he's the only fighter out here that's really kind of like capping on Shakur, like they downplaying like his abilities. Like, Tank, you know what's up, bro? You say he a bad boy, you had to up your game on him and all that. That's when he was a youngin'. That's when he was a little boy, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, so you don't think he got no better? You know what I'm saying? I know you gonna have some people out there say, well, he been trash at 135. I can see why you say that, but in our reality, he's still 12-0 guys. You know what I'm saying? He's still beating people up. He got four fights. He got four fights at 135, and 2 of them ended in stoppages. but they'll make it seem like he just ain't doing shit though. You know what I'm saying? That's how they make it seem now. But in reality it's not the case, man. But I agree with Shakur Stevenson on this, bro. I really do. Like that's a bad. And I was telling D1 aka D-Ho, since he wanna take it there, you know what I'm saying? I was telling D-Ho in a video a while ago that's the issue with him fighting Jake Paul. If you fight Jake Paul and you don't fight Shakur Stevenson before you retire, bro, that's a fucking issue to me, bro. That's an issue to me. And as a so-called diehard boxing fan that y'all claim that y'all are, y'all should have an issue with that shit too. You know what I'm saying? So, god damn, boy. Yeah, that's not a good look at all, bro. That shit would look like, nigga, you dug all smoke in your career. You know what I'm saying? No matter how much they trying to twist and turn this narrative that you reached out to somebody, reach out and did what? What you reached out and did what? Ain't no offer came behind that shit. So what you reaching out for? For PR? You reached out for PR? So you made it look like you wanted smoke with somebody? And I did a video on when Lamont Roach came out and said they did the same thing to him with the Hector Garcia situation. He said they called him, they said yeah, and they didn't hear anything back. So is Lamont Roach capping? Is Edwin De Los Santos capping? If you don't believe me, it's on my page, bro. The title, the thumbnail, it got no call back on it. And it's like Lamont Roach continues to expose Tank Davis team, something like that. But go look at it. I ain't gotta lie. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gotta lie. The truth is the truth, bruh. They reached out and did what? They did the same thing with Lamont. So you can say that bullshit. You can try that with somebody else. Yeah, man. Like, but what? That's gonna be a tough day for Tank fans, bro. If that Jake Paul shit come true, bro. Y'all hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, put God first, keep him first, be the best version of you, man.